The Sweet Adventure of Hansel and Gretel. Once upon a time, in a humble village nestled by a beautiful forest, where the rustling leaves whispered secrets to the tall trees, and the air was filled with the sweet fragrance of wildflowers, lived two siblings named Hansel and Gretel. Their family was poor, and amidst the scarcity, their hearts were filled with fear and apprehension, like delicate butterflies fluttering in the garden of uncertainty. One day, their parents, overwhelmed by despair that cast shadows over their hopes, made a harsh decision. The weight of their circumstances pressed heavily upon them, compelling them to take a drastic step that would alter the course of Hansel and Gretel's lives. In the dark of the night, when the moon hung like a silver lantern in the vast expanse of the sky, their parents, burdened by the weight of their decision, led Hansel and Gretel deep into the forest. The next morning, as the first light of dawn painted the sky with hues of gold and pink, Hansel and Gretel awoke to an eerie silence that enveloped them like a haunting melody. The warmth of their family hearth was replaced by the cool whispers of the forest, leaving the siblings feeling both abandoned and frightened. They began their search for a way back home, their spirits wavering but their hope ignited by sibling love. As the sun started to set, a sweet aroma wafted towards them, leading them to an extraordinary sight. A house brilliantly standing amidst the dense forest was made entirely of candy and sweets. Overwhelmed by hunger, they began to eat the candy house, oblivious to the danger lurking. Suddenly, the door creaked open and out stepped a haggard old woman, a wicked witch in disguise. She welcomed them in, her eyes gleaming with malicious intent hidden beneath her hospitable facade. Inside the house, they were offered more sweets, and unknowingly, they stepped into the witch's trap. The witch intended to fatten them up and eat them, but Hansel and Gretel were wiser than she thought. They played along, biding their time until they could outsmart her and escape from her clutches. On the day the witch planned to cook Hansel, Gretel feigned ignorance and tricked the witch into demonstrating how to get into the oven. The witch fell for it, and in a swift moment, Gretel pushed her into the oven and shut the door. With the witch out of the way, Hansel and Gretel took a sigh of relief, their hearts pounding with newfound courage. But the adventure didn't end there. Exploring the witch's house, they discovered an array of treasures. They filled their pockets with as much gold and jewels as they could carry, their eyes sparkling with astonishment. With the treasures, they finally made their journey back home, their path lit by the moonlight. Along the way, they came across a familiar landmark, a river they crossed with their parents. Their hearts pounded with anticipation as they neared their village, their steps quickening with every passing moment. Finally, they arrived at their humble home, their return a sweet surprise to their guilt-ridden parents. Their parents, filled with regret and joy, welcomed them home, their tears marking the end of their hardship. From then on, Hansel and Gretel became a symbol of courage and wit in their village. Their tale was passed down through generations, serving as a reminder of their bravery and cunning nature. In the end, Hansel and Gretel's sweet adventure taught them that even in the face of adversity, wisdom and courage prevail.